Hi, everybody, if anybody is out there yet. Starting an hour earlier tonight than last week, 'cause it seemed like that was just a little too late as it went on. This is going to be a fun one. We may break it up into two streams, because these are all live shows from live recordings from the same venue. We did 2 different nights there, and I just kind of picked the best version of each song from the separate nights to kind of form this set list. So happy Saturday, Barry. I'm going to bring in my co-host tonight. Everybody say hello to Justin. Justin Mai from JAMPROSOUND. Justin has been such a good friend and helping me learn all this streaming technology and working out digital audio routing and stuff like that. How's your week been, Justin?
It's been all right. I had 3 pretty big projects at work that I got off my plate, and Tuesday through Friday was like vacation, so it was a nice week.
Oh, that's good. And the weather finally got cooler up there. Yeah, it's not 105 anymore. We're entering the first parts of I guess early autumn here, so it's we got a week that's not going to be over 90, and we just don't know what to do with ourselves. I guess get busy in the yard again. So, well, you know what? I'm just going to jump right into the first one. This was Dirty Helen 2002. I'm going to switch over to the scene. And that is the band. In the front, with his hands on his face, Greg McCormick, lead singer, acoustic guitar. Directly behind him, hand over his head, that's Gary Batts, drummer. To the left is Chad Haley. To his left, to the left of the picture, Chad Haley. And then there I am with all the long hair, the one eyeball staring at you creepily. But in this show, Chad had left the band, and we brought in a pro side man named Colin Alexander, and he is the bass player in this show. So I can't, and in the future recordings when we dive into some of the records and stuff, it's going to be cool. So we're going to just hear the first one, and then we'll talk about, we'll get with Justin and talk about the, what it takes to record a live band and a live show and stuff like that. So this is called Grapevine. First show, night 2. First song of night 2, second night.
Anyway, put your hands together for the Hard Rock Cafe's 2002 Rock Band of the Year from Dallas, Texas, Dirty Helen!
Got issues, mister. I don't wonder about my blisters. It's just reflexes to me come out this way. Contrast and disarray to all that etiquette you cherish. They don't want to turn another fathers and new mothers. Raindrops watch you wonder as they disintegrate. Sugar shaker, don't you believe that it's all in
Hey, Helen. Glad you finally made it. During one of the live ones. Bring Justin back in and talk about that a little bit. Say hello to some people. Yay, so Helen is in. And no, the band is not named after Helen. Helen is not named after Helen. She just happened to be someone that we met and became good friends throughout the years, and possibly our biggest fan. So she's definitely been a big part of keeping Dirty Helen in my head, because she'll share stuff on Facebook of her listening and her kids listening to our band. Who else is in here? Nicole, that is Chad's sister. Am I right? I think so. And of course,
Chris is there.
Hey, Gooch is in the house again. Hey, Christopher. So good to see everybody. Hey, Folk and Bluesers here. Good to see you, man. Oh, thanks. That was the song started as just a guitar warm-up. Which I would do back in the day just to get my hands warmed up, and then Gary started playing along with it, drums, and then Greg was like, hey, let's write something to that, and we did. Hey, Pat Burns is in the house, so we've got 2 drummers in the house, a sax player, guitar player, family members. This is great. So what did you think of the recording? If I recall, this is recorded by Nick, and I'm just dropping his name now. Nick was our engineer and producer at the studio, and he brought a Pro Tools rig. I would just love to get my hands on those tracks, but what you're hearing is all from MP3s that I happened to get a copy burned. But what does it take to capture something like that?
About that time, it was a lot of guys were mixing on. Well, if we're going back far enough, let me see. Dirty Helen was what year? When
that was recorded in 2002 at a big venue. So they had a big console, but it was analog.
Yeah. Usually, what we would do is, if it wasn't a direct split off of everything, we'd use like a mixed B bus or something. Just like 2 aux feeds that would be a left and a right on every channel, and then feed that out to whatever we're recording to. A lot of times it'd be just a stereo unbalanced input on a CD recorder, or some guys were still using tape. I know the guy that taught me just until recently was still recording to tape. He had CD and other stuff, but
Haley Roline Straight is in the house, Lens. Yeah, and the one thing which came into play with my last band, 10 Story, when we went to a silent stage and in-ears. Like in the last show, we did the Port David's Pub, and I thought that was really well recorded as well, but there were no mics on the room. So it almost sounded like you could faintly hear people in the background. And this time I know that they had a couple of, I think they were SM81s, just at the corners of the stage, 50 yards, 60 feet apart, and kind of just angled upward to pick up some ambience. And they did have 2 tracks to mix that in. And when we started doing, with 10 Story, we went to the in-ears and everything. First show that we did this with, it was just so weird. We felt disconnected from the audience, and I was like, So we hooked up 2 SM81 condenser mics on the corner of the stage, fed a little bit of that into our mix so we could hear the room, and those recordings were incredible too. And that was just coming right off of a static mix.
Right. And you didn't feel like you were in a phone booth?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what the song... And one thing you'll notice different from this show than the last episode at Poor David's Pub. That was the first show of our tour to the West Coast. By the time we'd already done all that tour, and we came back, played around town and in the area, we got Colin Alexander in the band. And we played a lot more ballads on that previous episode. These shows were definitely way more exciting, as you'll hear as we dive into this. So that one was Grapevine. This one is going to be called Judy, and it can be a little. You can see that we like to improvise a lot and play around with, go in different directions. Let me load that up so you can see it. Yeah, so this one's Judy. And we'll talk about the improvising afterwards.
Anyway, put your hands together for the Hard Rock
you know what?
Cafe's 2002 Rock Band.
Let's not do them at the same time.
And you over there, Colin. You haven't cut me down all night either. And Gary, you probably cut me down all night, but I can't hear you because you ain't got a microphone.
Today
I'm a glutton for punishment. I guess I'll get what I deserve. Cause every time she walk away from me, I always follow her, yeah. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I guess I'll get what I deserve. Cause every time she walk away from me, I always follow her, yeah. Listen up, fellas. See, we're just men, we're just simple creatures. We're following big, big herds. And if a good-looking woman walk by, guess what? We've heard. You see, we're just men, we're just simple creatures. We're following big, big herds. And if a fine-looking woman walk by, guess what? We've heard.
Yeah, that, I don't even know why I'm trying to learn this stuff. We improvised so much. I mean, I was noodling all over the place. I wasn't playing specific parts. Greg was going off the cuff. That whole, where men were just simple creatures following in a big, big herd. I think he had started improvising something like that around there, somewhere around there, right, Chris? Different Gooch? And I believe that you might have been at one of these two-night shows, because I swear at the end of one of these I hear the end of a horn. But I only have half the show because the other files got corrupted. But, oh, real quick. Tonight I'm playing this beautiful custom Rolfing Telecaster with burled maple top, mahogany back, flame maple neck. Look at this. And P90 Fat Seymour Duncan P90 Fat Cat pickups. My nephew Stephen made this. Stephen Rolfing. He is a guitar maker up in Washington State, and I've got a fretless bass that has the same top sitting right over there. But I wanted to show it to you because I've been trying to play different guitars, even though in Dirty Helen I pretty much played Strats. Back to you, Justin.
It's a great looking guitar.
Yeah.
It sounded guitar.
Yeah, it's just it's a fine instrument. Who did I miss? Feisty Feather. How are you doing? Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. So yeah, these live shows were they were fun, and it was a big stage. I remember seeing Metallica at some point on a big giant stage, and I saw Kirk Hammett run out 50 yards away from the band, and I'm like, how is he going to play this part? It's got a wah part coming up, and there was a wah pedal sitting out there 50 yards from his rig. And I thought that would have been brilliant in Dirty Helen, because there were some stages where I had to sprint back to get to my wah pedal. Oh, thanks, Pat. Yeah, it's a good guitar. It's just, I just took it off the wall. It was probably up there for 5 months through the summer. Still in perfect tune. He makes a good thing. Hey, Feisty. This next one is also another one that has a lot of improvising sections in it. And this was I don't know, Chris, Gooch, we played this like second and third in every show. It was a good song to get people in the mood for a show. And we'll talk about the genius of Greg McCormick afterward. Remind me, Justin, talk about that he could get people dancing to songs that were lyrically pretty dark. That is a gift. So he disguises it in a really good hook. But this one's called Took Too Many.
Well, how's everybody doing? We ready to make the most of this Saturday night? Damn, I know I am. I'm in a seriously good mood.
And Pat, you're going to love it. Lots of
Yesterday
drums
was
on this one.
Valentine's Day. In case someone missed the memo. And that should have most everyone in a very, very, very good mood. If you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're Dirty Helen. We're from Dallas, Fort Worth. We played here last night, once before, and we had a hell of a time. We're gonna have a hell of a time tonight. And this song's called Took Too Many, and it goes like this. I got a big red house with this big red love seat, and if you would come over my way and just cuddle up next to me, I don't know what I'd do, I don't know what I'd say, I don't know what I'd do, hell, I don't know what I'd say, but I got a big red house with this big red love seat, and if you would come over my way,
Yeah, I forgot I had a guitar solo at the end of that, which was just improvised. Whatever was feeling at the night. Hey, Lori, I saw you in the room. So good to see you. I'm just going to line up the next one and then get back to Justin.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Lori, thanks for coming out again. Preston, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Greg's gift that was a fun, happy, exciting song. But if you looked at the lyrics, he's talking about being lonely in his house. And his friends never understand me. They never question me why. Took too many, I fall down on my knees because I'll never tell a lie. Took too many, took too few. Took one too much, know what I'm going to do. 1,000 fingers, what was it? It's just the guy's tripping, and it's a bad situation, but it turns it into this joyful thing, which was his gift. He did it with a lot of songs that he wrote. Just he had a happy, hooky pop chorus and good melodies, but hidden in there. If you looked, that's why I think some of this music has held on to me so long. Would you have thought that what that was talking about if just a quick glance listened to it?
As I listened to it, like anything else, it takes you in different directions, and you wonder, well, I wonder if that's it or is it part of that and that? But yeah, it had me wondering. First time I heard it.
He's just such a tasty writer, and he's been letting us know that he's been writing a lot of new music, which I can't wait to hear what that's going to sound like, right, Helen? And yeah, let's see what was next. Another fun one. I love the way Greg improvises at the end of this, and I'm going to probably break some of this down and go back and revisit some sections of this song because it's it's another fun one like that one. I definitely played differently 23 years ago.
Okay, we all did.
straight bass work on this part.
Just to let the people in Stephenville know, we're used to a 4-hour show.
That was true. Hey,
And in our hometown, we got things that we do that we don't do anywhere else. Like what I'm doing right now, making it up as I go. We call it easy coming, easy go, easy coming, easy go, easy coming, easy go. Let yourself go.
Yeah. Easy come, easy go. Let myself go. Get your ass to a Dirty Helen show. I love that. It improvised on the spot with that stuff. Sorry, I'm lining up the next one. Yeah, they're fun songs, just fun stuff.
As I listen to those, the audio nerd in me is picking apart things that I'm hearing in the recordings and the board mixes. And the one thing that I always pick up on first is the key thing to a good, just basic board mix, I think, any recording really live, is if the PA at the venue is sufficient and adequate to do its job, then the front of house guy is able to do what he needs to do without trying to squeeze every little ounce of output out of that PA. And because the system is adequate, you get a better house mix, and you also get a better board mix, because you don't have, 10 pounds of sound in a 9-pound box,
Right.
Like, there's actually room. You can hear some space between the instruments and everything. And it's nice to hear. I mean, because you can totally tell the vibe of it being a live show, but if you really stop and just listen, close your eyes, you can hear the room, you can hear the event and the people, and you can kind of pick up on what's going on. And if everything is louder than dirt from channel 1 to channel whatever, and everything's just maxed out, then all you end up with is a headache at the end of it, whether it be the end of the night or the recording.
Or your ears are ringing because there's just so much white noise in the mix.
Yeah. Then you get then it's a combination of the house wash and the monitors and the hi-hat, the crash cymbals and everybody's vocal mics, and then it ends up just being a mess. But all this sounds really good.
Cool. And I'm going to tease this. Lori said those drums are hitting hard. I actually do have a recorded. He did a drum solo, and we have it here, and we're going to break that one down in a minute. But I'm going to get through one more, and then Then we'll go right into the drum solo. I played this I think the first or second night, episode 2, I think, the 6/8 sync. Real quick recap, we wrote a song called Sync in 4/4, and it went like... And then in rehearsals, sound check or something, we decided we were going to... I think we played 3 songs that were in 6/8, a waltz feel, and started the song in 6/8, and we're like, oh, that was funny. And I think this was the show that we had sound checked with sync, but we played the 4/4 version. And Greg, the singer, I just had it on a whim. He's like, we're doing this version, because he starts the song, and you can hear him counting out that this is the 6/8 version. And I remember Colin and I looking at each other, and Gary back in the kit, we're going, oh, okay, we're doing this one.
Just go with it.
Yeah, so that's what and it turned out to be a really good performance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sink my soul into this well, oh well, and let us see if the time will tell.
Yeah, I know I played that in episode 2, but this was the show that it came from. I missed something if you said something, Helen, but we'll circle back and see what that was. If I missed anybody in the chat, I want to say hello to. Hello. Hey, Jade. How are you? Happy birthday, by the way. What are we at? 49 minutes? Yeah, it's a good time
About that.
for a drum solo. I hope my drummers are still in the house. Hope Pat's here. If not, circle back and watch it in the replay. Yeah, I don't need to show the track because it's just an audio track. But enjoy this, and maybe we can circle back, Justin. I say circle back a lot. I should circle back and stop talking about that word. We'll backtrack. Yeah, I'm a walking thesaurus. All right.
Gary Solo! This is what the drums sound like if they're played right. You fucking rock!
And you can hear some of the corruption of the file in there. I tried to rid of it as much as I could.
Is that has he got rototoms or timbales or what did he have besides
No,
normal toms?
it was I think it was I want to say he had 3 rack toms and a floor tom. And Chris
Just
Gooch,
the normal toms?
yeah, they were normal toms, but he would press the stick into it, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't believe this was the first tour or set of shows that he added a double kick. I don't remember him ever having a double kick in the first year, but I'd have to ask him about that. The thing I don't like about the mix, this whole mix, and it's just a preferential thing, is I don't like it when people hard pan drums. where you've got the hi-hat and, hard right. And
Right.
I'd like to think of drums as a package in the middle of the stage and pan it appropriately, but that's just my preference. How do you like to pan drums when you're doing a mix?
That I rarely go hard left and hard right. It's more like 60-60.
Yeah, because
I'll let the direct lines will be like 60% each side, but I'll take like my room verbs and things, and those might end up being hard pan, but the drums themselves won't ever be hard pan.
Yeah, because why would this cymbal sound like it's coming from that side of the stage and this cymbal sound like it's coming, or toms, But
Well, my overheads are never hard pan, I should say. Kick snare, hat right up the middle. The biggest thing that I will spread out are the toms. Like if I've got 2 racks and 2 floors, my floor is hard right always, and the high rack will be at like the 11 o'clock position where it would be, and then so that 2/3 of the blend or the spectrum is the toms.
Yeah, and plus getting
And then
separation.
The only thing that's hard left and right is ambient stuff or the overheads.
Yeah.
Or not even the overheads.
Yeah. So that was a little mixed talk for y'all people. This next one, the file is kind of corrupted, but I had to include it. This is some crazy drunk woman got on stage, grabbed my microphone, and this is one of those improv things we did as a band. We had these just for whenever things went wrong in a show. We had these little musical things that we'd come up with in sound checks and rehearsals occasionally. But this one, excuse me. We called it Easy Come, Easy Go because that's what Greg improvised the lyrics with. Just prepare for drunk people, sorry, in advance.
There's always drunk people.
Hey, just for your information, everybody. Oh, somebody got something to say.
Since I'm the only one got the balls to stick up here and say, wow! I want my CD!
Give her a CD. Get off the stage.
Here come the big music. We do town. Easy come down, shit go. That girl got it shaking down inside her bones. She's easy come down, easy go. She won't take hold of her night. Let it know. Cut to the top.
Yeah, so I know the file was corrupted and it was chicking along, but I had to share that one with you because it actually occurred. Not often, but it's not random for that to happen at a show, right, Chris? Gooch. Yeah, Mark, thank you. It was definitely handled well. Hang on. Oh,
Lori's comments hilarious.
yeah, I got to pull that one up. Oh, the drunk girl right up front.
With the mustard stain on her shirt, trying to be sexy to the vocalist.
I got to say, it's not this band. It was when I was in the band Bentley. The lead singer, Brandon Bentley, he's a nice looking man. And he's striking. He looked, in fact, Billy Ray Cyrus, when he got rid of his mullet stage, and this was 2012, I guess. Brandon kind of had the same haircut, and Billy Ray Cyrus was at the state fair that year, and we had our own stage. And all these drunk. We're set out right out. Our stage is right outside the Cotton Bowl, and just thousands of people trying to get into the Texas OU game. And these guys were heckling, calling him Billy Ray, Billy Ray. In the microphone, he says, "Shut up or I'm going to steal your girlfriend." And she was like, "Yes!" That was fun. I don't know why I share that one. I guess because I enjoyed how it was handled. Well, I got one more from this, and it's what was requested earlier by Helen. And then I can set my guitar down. And thank everybody and answer any questions or whatever. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. I do want to say that I was looking at the analytics, and it's like 87-90% of people that watch my videos and streams are not subscribed. So if you're still here and you're watching this, or you see it afterwards, a replay, and you're not subscribed, please hit a like and subscribe. I hate doing that shtick, but the truth is without you guys, I can't do anything. Well, I can, but no one will see it. But all right, this one here is for Helen. Let me get this up in the window. Yeah, what were we talking last time, Chris Gooch? Dead air is is a bad thing.
We need the Jeopardy theme.
For some reason, my computer's acting up. It's being stubborn. Good enough.
Yeah! All of y'all that just yelled, you are now in the annals of history. How does that feel? God bless. I'm a historic figure now because I yelled at a bar in Stephenville. Yeah! We're all canned vegetables sitting in a box shelf room about a bookshelf. We don't talk much. did I say? We're waiting for the dream. Say what did I say? Waiting, don't sit around and wait for rent. Waiting, don't sit around and wait for rent. Waiting, don't sit around and wait for rent. Waiting, don't sit around and wait for rent.
Amazingly, we played that just like the record. For once, except I had a guitar solo. I don't remember doing that, but if this reunion happens, who knows how it's going to change, and maybe Gooch will be up on stage taking up that soloing over that outro. That would be cool. I saw you posting, Helen, but I missed what you were saying. Jumping around. Oh. Cool. I'm glad everybody got to meet Christopher Gooch here in the chat tonight. In the last stream, Pat just draw a blank. Chad Haley was in the live chat with everybody and got to know everybody and told me that it was he really enjoyed getting to know all you people, some friendly people here. And I don't know I think the next episode next week, I think we might start into the This Beautiful Dream album, the unreleased one. And we also did singles. We did a single for a soundtrack for a movie called My Chosen Child was the movie. I don't know if it ever got released, but they gave us the producers of the film contacted our management and gave us a paragraph synopsis of what the film was going to be about. And Greg immediately put it into lyrics, and it's a beautiful song called Shine. If I remember right, the lyrics are shine, concrete, shine. I feel the roots trampling on my feet, and as solid as I want my heart to be, or something. It's a fantastic song. And we had a couple of things that we did outside of the band, outside of other projects that I wanted to throw in. But I think we'll start to dive into that. If anybody has any ideas, throw them in the comments or message me.
I do have one thought, Tim.
Yeah.
You should tell everyone your ice cream truck story.
Oh.
And end it with that.
Yeah, we were talking last night. This is so bad. I just don't want my mom to see this. When I was a kid, 10 or 11, an ice cream truck came to our neighborhood. And you could hear it coming from blocks. And I went to my dad to ask for some money. He told me that they only play the music when they're out of ice cream, when they run out of ice cream. I was like, oh. And well played, Dad. Well played. It wasn't until a couple years later I was riding my bicycle and happened to hear the thing, same truck, and kids coming up with ice cream, selling them. I asked my dad, and he was like, wow, it took you that long to figure it out. But well played. They only play the music when they're out of ice cream.
Yeah, that's an awesome story.
Yeah. This week, we're coming up on October 1st was the, on October 1st, 2 years ago, my father passed. So it's nice to remember some funny stuff. Chris,
Definitely.
You moved to Tennessee in a year? Cool. I've got some friends out there and some producers that I can turn you on to. Because I'm sure they're always looking for a smoking sax player. Anyway, thank you, Justin. I'm sorry I talked so much. I didn't think we'd be able to get through all 8 songs, but we did.
Yeah.
And then we did.
Hey, Gary.
So, hey, Gary. Just in time to say hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I need to check out your home records thing. Is it tonight? Gary, your live stream? Gary Hubs? He's got everybody go to his channel and sub if you're not. He's got these great live streams in a parking lot at like midnight in Canada. It's awesome. It was at the Saturday Night Home Wreckers Club or something like that. It's awesome. Anyway, thank you, Justin, for being here. Thank you, Laurie. Helen, I'm so glad you made it tonight. I'll try to find some more music for you, but I'll get that package out to you this week. Thanks, Pat Burns. Ian, I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're doing well. I saw that you dropped a new single, but I had a video today. I need to go after the stream and watch it. Everybody go to Ian Luckett's channel. He dropped a new video, I think today, was it? Preston Smith has a show every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central, on Preston Smith's music channel on YouTube, so check that out. Mark Tanner, it's good to see you, brother. If you showed up earlier, I could have pulled up a triple scene and we could have all three had a chat, but we can do that next time.
He's been hanging out in the chat, it looks like.
Yeah. And Linz, thanks for coming. Representing England proudly, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks, guys. It's fun rediscovering this music. And it's a joy for me to actually present this music, which has been buried in hard drives for 20 years. No social media, no streaming. All we have are CDs. I'm not going to get into why they're not on streaming. But I'm just really happy that I can share this music with you guys. Even though it's 20 years old, I think it still feels kind of fresh today. So I will say goodnight, and you guys have a great week.
Good night, everybody.
And Justin, I'll talk to you soon. And we got to work on that benefit show for Gary Alexander. We got to come out.
Yep.
We got another live stream for my friend in Nashville. Raises some money with an auction, selling some gear and stuff. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, guys. Love you all.